Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Mark of a God. Oh, God. It's gonna be really interesting, folks. As we left off last time, Luya is trying to teach Rose how to be a rogue, also known as teaching someone to be an absolute degenerate. So it's gonna be really interesting how things progress. But yes, hello everyone. Hey Gray and Inari. Hello Dark Alligator. Thank you so much for subscribing for 14 months. What? Every time I see it, I can't believe it's been over a year. I can't believe it. I appreciate y'all so much. Our D&D Thursdays are very near to my heart, and I love being able to share in the story with y'all. But yes, folks, as you already probably know, usually I'm pretty chatty. However, audio belongs to our lovely party members. I will be typing though. I do often type in chat. So if you ever want to talk or have any questions or comments about the absolute lunacy our characters get up to, feel free. Also, if you do !party, you can learn about all the lovely folks we have. Most of them are streamers as well, and you can give them a follow and see what they get up to as well. Okay, I think I'm okay. All right, we're gonna gingerly tiptoe into voice. And they're not gonna be saying anything bad. They're not gonna be saying anything bad at all. It's gonna go great. Okay. We're gonna tiptoe. We're gonna go in. Okay. Ooh. Why do I have to psych myself up every time? They're not bad. They're just okay. I can do this. All right. Ooh, they're not going to say anything bad. We're not going to get banned. We're not going to get in trouble. Everything's going to go great. And we're going to have fun with our friends. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Mikey, what's your favorite sandwich?
Ooh, I really like an Italian sub. Love me some Italian stuff. But I also like just a plain simple, it's weird, but I like a tomato sandwich. It's very southern. Yeah.
Well, I was just complaining about the fact that Jimmy John started doing a caprese sandwich while I'm not supposed to be eating full-fat dairy and processed meats.
I'm so sorry.
I've had that sandwich twice now since they started carrying it because it's my favorite sandwich.
I'm so scared for the day I'm pregnant because you can't have like cold cuts, you can't have like sushi, you can't have like so many things. You can't even drink, you know? So I'm just like...
You can't even drink. Yeah, that's
I know, that's like the main thing. But
you're
like,
also like, oh, I can't smoke anymore either. But...
I don't smoke though. Listen, I can't even have cold cuts though. It's like, why create another life? Anyway,
yeah, aren't you upset that you can't have like cocaine anymore either?
What?
Crazy. Yeah, you can't have cocaine when you're pregnant.
What?
So this brings me to a clip that's been going around the internet making fun of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie, I don't remember, was it True Lies?
Which one?
The cocainium clip.
Oh,
So in Russian,
I didn't think we'd be talking about cocaine in the first 10 minutes.
Russian.
you know what? What we were really talking about was way worse, but we just kind of let it go.
But now I'm kind of like,
That's what they
hey,
would be saying in Russian.
No.
They would say cocainium.
introduce
So
your
he's
character
not being an idiot.
and talk about your character's favorite sandwich. I like that though.
Yeah, I'm Bevan. I play Corvin Blur of the new Lechaport Blurs. Corvin's favorite sandwich is probably like one that isn't like a normal sandwich. Because like Corvin likes to be fancy, but they also like earthy things.
Oh.
So I think it would be like mushrooms and like fried potatoes and like salami and then like a sharp cheddar.
Like things you wouldn't think to combine, but turn out
Like
good.
at least in a sandwich. Like that is like those are all fine flavor combinations.
Yeah.
But you're not putting that between a slice of bread. Rye bread probably too, to keep with that earthiness.
He would be a rye bread person. I can see it.
Right.
But yeah, that's what Corvin Blair would be doing.
I love it. Also, check out Bevan at Reroll HQ. I saw you streaming Getting Over It, and I was very...
How much did you watch? I got pretty far.
You got really far. I had you on my second monitor while I was, playing games and stuff.
That was literally my first time playing that stupid curse.
Yeah.
It's evil.
But yeah,
That game
folks,
is evil.
check out Reroll. They're pretty cool.
I almost broke the F-bomb. Well, so the first one was really quiet. So Corinne was like, we'll say you said like cluck.
Yeah, that's the word.
And then the second one, it was fuck.
Fluffle.
I did say fluff a few times.
Filet mignon.
Oh my god, flaming
was-
hot Cheetos.
I was not
Philanderer.
that game.
Blame yo, Hotman.
It's cute, like Bennett Foddy does a good job being like, oh look, I have to make you not feel as mad. Ooh hoo hoo. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Bennett Foddy. Oh, I'm sorry, you're doing Starlight too. I need
No,
to
not today. No, Starlight tomorrow. Starlight tomorrow.
Okay. We are counting like the whole month as language. So
Oh god.
yes.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't.
Difficult over on Reroll HQ.
We're proud of all of you.
Me
We're almost
tell
done. Tomorrow's the
you.
last day. Tomorrow's the last day.
Guys, if we get up to somehow $2,300 for Reroll, I will. Oh, 2,200. I will get the Starlight logo tattooed on my
Nice.
right forearm. But
Oh, that's so
we're only
cool.
at like 1,600 or something. I did it as a. Yeah, Corinne says we haven't even broken 1,400. So it's one of those
Okay.
if we get $800 more by
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Wow. Well,
which isn't
Could theoretically
gonna happen. But if it does,
weirdest things
hey,
have happened, man.
Yeah.
All right, Diz, introduce yourself
Okay.
and your character sandwich.
Okay, I got you. This all started because I had prosciutto, like a toasted prosciutto, lettuce, and American cheese, like cooked, like you cook the prosciutto. It's an egg. It was so good.
That sounds
It was so good. It's my
good.
new favorite stuff. It was really good. Okay, so hi, I'm Diz. You can find me over at twitch.tv/it's me Diz, and I play games when I'm silly. And that was my favorite sandwich. Louis' favorite sandwich would be meat, bread, and they probably wouldn't even be in a sandwich. He would just be shoving them in individually because he's like, screw it.
No!
You know what I mean?
No!
Like he would have a plate of food, and instead of cutting it and slicing it, he would just be like, I'm just gonna eat this because I don't care. You know what I mean? That's what he would be doing. Yeah. And be glad. I know you were curious. Be glad we weren't talking about the curse thing from earlier because it was so bad.
Oh no, I'll need to know in DMs. But yeah, folks,
Go ahead.
That is Diz's channel. Go ahead and give him a follow. Great, take it away.
Everybody go follow him a lot.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Grey Gnarl. I do stuff. It's random variety. Right now I'm playing Pokemon, a Pokemon Emerald like ROM hack. Over on Sundays on my channel. It's a Nuzlocke. It's really hard. We
Is it
lost.
randomized or anything?
It's not randomized. What it is, it's Inclement Emerald. So it takes Pokemon Emerald and adds all the Pokemon up until Gen 7.
So that's
And-
before.
That's before Shield. Sword and Shield.
That's what I
So-
thought. Yeah, before the Switch.
Yeah. So all the everything up until Sun and Moon. So on all the routes, like the early routes, you're catching all the early route Pokemon. I'm running it Nuzlocke rules though, so if Pokemon faints, I lose it.
Oh.
Gotta catch the first Pokemon per route.
Yep, first Pokemon on a route. I lost my Bidoof, and it was really sad because it was 1000% my fault. And we even named the episode "In Bidoof We Trust," and Vicky was saying, because we did this, Bidoof's going to die. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. It was not fine. But
you're the first person to ever be sad about losing a freaking Bidoof.
Thank you. Bidoof are
dog.
trash.
No, it was our
trash.
It was our tank, guys.
Bidoof are
our
trash.
Bidoof exists because it can learn 4 important HMs. That's what Bidoof is for.
Yeah. They also in this. Oh, go ahead.
I just didn't know that this would cause the controversy on the stream. The Bidoof.
My son just gave me a thumbs down, but I'm right.
Yeah,
Bidoof is trash.
Okay,
Sorry,
in every other game, yes.
Andy's son, I've been playing Pokemon for almost 30 years now. Bidoof is garbage.
Yeah, I learned to read off of Pokemon.
In every
Bidoof is
other
garbage.
game, that is correct. I hate Bidoof in every other game. In this one, because the Nuzlocke did its job, that was the tankiest Pokemon I had available to me, and thus I fell in love with it in the very early part of the game where it's all physical attacks. So having a physical tank was good. We are spending too much time on this. Hi, I'm Great Arnold. I play Coldest.
Bidoof.
What sandwich would Coldest eat? What sandwich?
Coldest would probably have like a something with roast chicken. I feel like he would very simple, but very like rich and chickeny flavor.
Oh.
Protein.
Very much protein.
Yeah, but lean protein.
Yeah,
Protein.
Take it away, Super Happiness! Please tell us about yourself and what sandwich your character would eat.
Hi, my name is Super Andiness, also known as the Bidoof is Trash Truther. One of them.
About what you do.
Bidoof sandwich.
That's what Andy would eat. Except it would be tough and fatty because Bidoof are worthless. Anyway, I do art and play video games sometimes for fun and streams when those happen. But yeah, words are hard. I feel like Rose would have like tomato soup and grilled cheese kind of vibes.
Oh.
Cheese is in that grilled cheese.
What?
I said, what kind of cheese is in that grilled cheese?
Oh, I'm lactose intolerant, so I have no fucking clue.
I love a good old provolone and a grilled cheese.
I like adding Gouda.
Smoky.
Yeah. Hi everyone. My name is PsycheSiren. You've already found me. Good job. I play Colette and I keep us alive. Sometimes. I feel like Colette would have like a peanut butter sandwich, but like, so she'd have peanut butter and then like thinly sliced apples and honey, and then she would cut the crusts off and have it with tea.
She would.
It sounds
That makes
really-
total sense.
She would
I'm
be so
telling
bougie.
you, it's delightful. And also, I have no opinions on Pokemon. All are made equal in his sight. Teeth Whitener, take it away.
That's a little misogynistic.
Ash!
It's in Professor Oak's site, okay?
You could have at least picked the Dilfear professor. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh my
Which one?
God.
Sycamore. Either Sycamore or Kukui, let's be honest.
Oh my god, Kukui.
What about Professor Rowan, the old zaddy one?
He
I
is
like.
pretty zaddy, let's be honest.
I hate it here.
Okay, sorry, teeth. I'll
Yeah,
stop.
teeth go. Teeth go. We're terrible.
Hi, I'm Teeth Whitener. You can find me somewhere or other. Good luck. This is the Teeth Whitener's campaign, Mark of a God, Phoenix Squadron, Chapter 4, Episode 44, third interlude, go.
All right. Last time it was spent primarily with Rose, Colette, and Riel. They went to the church. Colette got to learn a whole bunch of stuff about the various gods, or at least like the primary four in this area. She also got to talk with the priest who was going to marry Dia to bag shit Mick Moshe. We still don't know what exactly happened to him with all those in the brothel, so let's hope it's terrible things. But yeah, now Rose, after that fun little interlude, is off for a adventure with Diz in a shitty bar to rob some people.
Hey, it's not a shitty bar. It's perfectly fine.
It's not a shitty bar. Sorry, they're gonna go to a bar to steal from hopefully shitty people.
Yes, you are not at the Lod Tree Street Tavern.
What was it called again? The pine something pine or coin?
Worthless coin.
That's right.
So, what do you do?
Okay, so I believe we were last we were talking. We were looking over peeps in there, maybe waiting till later in the evening to sit and having some beers or something.
Yeah, we were like establishing.
Waiting for people to pop in.
You were scoping out the pigeons.
Yeah. Okay. So wait a minute. I have a question. How much do we know about Rose? Like, how much? Hold on. Should I message it to you? Hold on. Let's find out here. In our Discord. 1 second. Okay. I just hit you up with the question in the Phoenix.
I don't know.
Me neither.
My
I don't know if
assumption is it has
any of us
never
know
come
about
up.
it. Okay. Cool. But she's seen ours, right?
What?
Maybe.
Without context,
Okay.
this is terrifying.
This is really bad. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get it over with. Here we go. Okay. So I'm looking around the room, and we're sitting there with drinks, not speaking, so it's awkward. I figure. And going, so hey kid, how'd you end up here? I hear you know a lot about the city. What do you do here?
I live here.
Yeah, but you get around a bit. Like, you do some things you're not supposed to do, or like mom doesn't know about. What do you do here?
Jesus, it sounds like she needs an adult. What are you...
She technically is one now.
Excuse me, I'm 20.
Just, kid, what do you do around here? You know, your mom doesn't need to know.
I sell cigarettes to minors. What do you want from me? I've been known to run a grift or two in some of these local places.
Yeah, you said that. Like, which grifts do you run? What do you do? What are you running?
Believe it or not, I am actually pretty bad at checking my sheets. 1 second. Pretty good at entertaining people. Kind of get their eye, and then
I was sincerely hoping. I'm sorry, I know this isn't my interlude. I'm really good at slicked of hand.
Slicked of hand. My hands are the slickest in the West.
My hands are slickery.
There's so much slickery all over my hands. Please help me. I have a family.
Do you do the bump and grab? You know, you bump and oh, sorry. Oh, excuse me. I apologize.
I not often. The snatching was much more my partner's wheelhouse. I was the distraction.
What do you do? You funny? You just conversate?
Have you spent time around me? Of course I'm funny.
Okay, well, that's a good point, kid.
No, but I mean, you look someone in the eyes, you bat your eyelashes, you make them feel important. They don't pay attention.
Yeah, that's how it works. You know, I figure you.
The mental image of Luya batting his eyelashes, making someone feel important.
Like the 40 lashes gif of Patrick.
Oh.
40 lashes.
Oh my god. No, this is Patrick. Okay.
No, this is Luya.
Okay, the litter is cleaned.
Yeah, you know, my stuff ends up tending to be a little bit more direct. You know, it'd be nice to have some distraction, actually.
What you're going.
Hey, I mean, isn't that what we're here to do?
No, that's good. That's good. So if you get an idea, if you pick somebody that, you know, their wiles will work on, we'll go for them.
I think they'd have to hang out for a while because, like, it's midday, right? They're gonna wait till there's more people. So
we're passing the time, meander talking a bit and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, playing cards probably.
Okay.
There's
There we go.
cards. Yeah.
So while it's playing cards, I guess I'm gonna open up a little bit, you know, because
Yeah.
I'm on that path here in town.
Do you
So I
order
figured-
drinks or do you just sit there?
Yeah. Drinks,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yes, we'll order drinks. We'll get
Can't be
kicked
looking
out.
weird.
Yeah.
I was thinking too far ahead.
What are you having?
Does somebody come over or do we have to go to the bar?
Someone comes over, and since you're sitting at a table.
Nice. What do you have? What do you got here?
A broad-shouldered man with sleeves that are cut off at the shoulders. Smiles through a thick beard. He says, "Whatever your mind can muster."
Sounds a little. Okay, well, that sounds a little like you got a lot back there, but I doubt it. You know what? Let's, I'll just take an ale, something ale, like whatever you got heavy back there.
All
What do you want,
right.
Rose?
Can I have a blowjob shot? Please.
Okay. No. What is that?
No.
I guarantee you that does not exist in universe.
Damn it. Come on, teeth.
Why would that exist in universe?
I don't know. For memes.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, well, I want to.
No, she just have an ale too. I'm just being an asshole.
Okay.
And I wanted Psyche to make that noise. So it worked.
Easy. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Want me to put it on a tab or should I charge you outright?
Yeah, if you're going to hold a tab, it'd be awesome. Thank you.
All right, I'll come by at the end of the night to collect your tab. See you later.
Bye.
This place reminds me of home a bit, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah. Used to live in a nice place. There was a tavern like this down the road from home. Real good place, you know? It's funny because I grew up there. I learned how to pick pockets when I was really young. I think they let me, you know, when I was little. I think they were all kind of joking and new, you know?
Kind of a pity pick, yeah.
Yeah, and then I got good at it and they all realized their wallets were gone. No pouches to be seen. It was pretty cool, you know?
I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere. It sounds like you got your feet underneath you pretty fast.
Yeah, you know how it is. You just do what comes next. Sometimes what comes next isn't that great. Usually.
Usually.
Seem like you really got out of this town. Yeah.
The serving guy brings by your ales.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And yeah.
So why do you want to get out of here so bad?
Have you seen it here?
It's not that bad of a town. Look at it. I mean, it's about to be destroyed, but you know, that's every
mean-
place right now.
It's only at constant risk, or currently in risk of invasion. My girlfriend got kidnapped here. My entire family is here. What else?
They're your entire family?
I mean, yeah. As far as I know, no one else is rushing up to claim me. And
That's fair.
you figure after all the stuff I put my parents through, they probably get that title.
I never really had that with my dad. My father was important and secretive. Either way, it was different. It was like they weren't there, you know. But they were. I don't know if that was worse or not. I don't know. This place isn't that bad.
I think everything's bad until you find something worse.
That is accurate. That is very fair. How much have you been outside the city?
Not. As far as I know, I've always been here.
I remember that. The itch to go see things.
Yeah, there's so much out there. I mean, just listening to your guys' stories. Why would I want to stay in one place forever?
I don't know if you want to have our particular stories.
Well, I wouldn't forget my sword somewhere.
Nice.
Somewhere Coldest sneezes.
He's like, well, you know, I think you'll handle things better than Colette, I guess. You know, you seem to be pretty stable of mind. I don't know how she made it until she found us.
I mean, she's dangerous, but God, I'm really worried about her. Like, is she okay? Like, have you seen those books? I broke into her room the other night. And I thumbed through one. I'm concerned.
You talking about the smut stuff?
Yeah. That was way hotter than I thought she was going to get her hands on.
Yeah, you know, some of us live in stories, you know.
I guess.
I think
Somewhere Colette
I think those things
sneezes while reading a book.
I think the funny thing is that, you know, she probably reads that stuff because of how much danger and crap we get into, you know? We've almost died a lot. You know that kid, right?
What? No.
It's funny. It's just this whole place, like all these people, even you, it's like we're running in. I'm just running home. It's like I've run into people I knew most of the time, you know? They give me crap about my way of doing things, but it's funny because I wasn't always this way, you know?
I don't
think many of us
really. You've always.
Well, you know, look, it's not that big a deal, you know. I don't really talk about it because who wants to remember home when there's so many important things going on in the world?
I mean,
Magic back third time. Sorry, I just read it.
Don't read.
God damn it.
Don't read.
Sorry.
I mean, you know, everyone has their own way of coping.
What are you
know.
gonna do out there? What do you want to do out there?
Anything. I'd rather die young doing something important and useful than sit here and wait for death to come to my doorstep like it's doing now with this war.
Yeah, I think your family would prefer differently, though.
Well, that's probably wisdom and age, and I have neither of those things. I am not
Yeah.
burdened with excess wisdom.
Could say
Yeah,
on
I
a
left
scale of
too.
1 to 20, you have 13 wisdom.
God
played.
damn it.
Yeah, this just reminds me of home a lot. This place, this town. It's different, but the people kind of have the same values, you know?
Mhm.
And I remember leaving because of the same feeling. I needed to find out some stuff. Well, it was this, and I show her my mark. I had to know after all the drama with this thing. People find out about it, and it gets bad.
I feel like I barely know anything at all. What? I mean, tell me about it.
We don't know why we have them. We're just born with them, you know? My dad had it. My kids got one, you know? I think it looks like this. To be honest with you, it's been so long since I've seen it, I don't remember.
You would
Pretty
guess your child has one anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I would know because I'm like dad, right? I'd see my kid little, unless they show up later in life or something. Yeah.
Well, based on what what we had discussed, it doesn't seem like you may have been there.
Oh, okay. Fair.
But it's safe to assume.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. I assume, I know it would look the same. I don't see why my child wouldn't have had it. Unless there's something I don't know. Which there's clearly lots we don't know.
Imagine get one of those amazing life-changing marks and it's on your back where you can't fucking see it.
Imagine
No one tells you about it. You just don't know what it is.
Imagine getting it right below your lower back.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got this weird mole on my ass. It kind of looks like that, actually. You want to see?
Tramp stamp! Tramp stamp!
No! The god's like, you're getting a tramp stamp.
What if it was on your taint?
Oh God.
I hate that.
What's with the
Thank you.
energies
No one
today,
would ever
but
know. You probably wouldn't even know.
Everyone at
The only
home grabs
ones-
a mirror.
Hey, Greenie, I got anything on my fucking taint?
The only ones who have seen it are the prostitutes, you know?
Your spouse walks in, sees you bent over a mirror. Oh, just seeing if I'm chosen by the gods or not. Don't worry, honey. Oh.
Oh, Christ's sakes. Anyway, we were bonding, sorry.
Not over the taint.
Not over the taint.
Jeez.
Never mind.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just had to read something. So yeah, well, when I left, I went on a search, you're getting out, you know how it is. You're looking around trying to find things, trying to find out who you are. And I don't think I've ever stopped searching.
Isn't that kind of the point, though?
Yeah, well, sometimes you just want to find yourself. Sometimes you end up finding out you have to search for something more important.
Like your kid.
Yeah. Someday I'll find her. I hope.
You will.
I think she's smart, Hopefully smarter than I am.
And if she's related to you, she's a smart ass.
Oh no, that's not Canon his laugh. Oh no. No. Yeah, that would fit. Probably picking pockets. I don't know. We just got to be careful. Picking with us, running with this group, it's going to be pretty rough. I hope you're ready.
I mean, we've already got this far. So what's a war between a group of strangers that kind of became friends?
Yeah, right? No joke.
No, it
Looks
was
like
a
the
joke.
sun's going down a bit. People are still slowly coming in here. I don't see anybody worth it. These guys are all still way too sober.
I mean, we can change that.
Yeah, you want to start buying drinks? I don't know. I mean, we can afford it, but
Rose
I don't want to lose money on this gig.
Rose just stands up and points at Luya and says, "Around on this guy."
Oh, rude! That's rude. I don't know how many people came in. Jeez, throwing it on you.
By now, there's about 30 or so people, not counting you, scattered throughout the bar.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of drinks. Holy crap. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. I get up. Fine. But one. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
Boo. She'd encourage people to boo.
All well drinks too. Nothing top shelf.
Exactly. That's right. Don't get fancy.
Pitcher, not a drink.
Yeah, pictures on a drink. It's like you run a bar. How did you know that?
So this level of banter and sass, I'm not telling you what to do, Andy, but I just kind of want fan art of Rose and Luya in The Last of Us. Like, it's the dynamic.
Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, Joel and Ellie. I love it so much.
Hi, dad figure with trauma. Let's get drunk.
Sorry, go back to making Luya go bankrupt. I'm not here.
Oh my god. Whew.
All right, so I buy the bar drinks. How much is that? Holy crap.
3 copper a drink. That would be 90 copper total or 9 silver.
Okay, let's go 9 silver.
That's like nothing. You're fine.
Well, it's nothing if you make that much back.
Well,
Right.
I've heard them talk about how much money they've all made. I actually don't know how much money I have.
There we go.
Probably be a good thing to know. Listen.
Oh no.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So while we're pounding back beers with the homies in the bar, because holy crap, everybody's going to be our friend now.
Mm-hmm. I'm good at distractions.
Yes, all eyes are on you.
Perfect.
I want to go sit back at the table and be like, okay, enjoy them. You know, kind of gruffly and stare at Rose. We have to wait for the attention to get off us, kid. I don't know if that was a brilliant move. Everybody's going to be looking at us for the next hour, waiting for another freebie.
Just hold on, old man. Okay. Teat, is there a stage or anything?
There is a stage over to the far left of the bar, across the way from the bar proper, with some lamp lights at the, I don't know, probably just some torch sconces that haven't been lit yet, flanking either side of the stage.
Okay. So, probably give it, 15 minutes just to let the initial heat off of them. And then Rose would pick up her tankard and saddle up to the stage, seeming, walking with a little more of a stumble than she probably naturally would be. And would start a round of absolutely body tavern like songs. Because, everyone's looking at them. And yeah.
So you start singing a round of songs, including but not limited to the drunken blacksmith and his no good dog, the tanner, his wife, and the priest who wouldn't leave them alone. And
An accidental racist.
no, and or I should say, and a physiker came to town one day.
These are great names.
She would absolutely be playing the crowd, like trying to get him to sing with her and like, you know, goofing.
Getting them to rock star clap.
Yeah.
The clap along. I need to put on more festive music for me.
The crowd roll up performance. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Roll a performance check, and what instrument are you playing?
I think she's just singing, because I mean it's a tavern song, so like usually they can just kind of be like the old, you know, bar songs.
It's hitting it shanty style. People with the stomp their feet and clapping along. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have to be performance check then, just to like get see how well you can go them in the right direction.
So that would be a 15.
It takes a few minutes, but they do start to go along with it, not being drunk enough to be fully invested, but perhaps with a few more nudges, they may be rolling down the hill. Literally and metaphorically.
Let me see if I have anything that can bring more attention. Damn. I don't know if she'd be good at juggling, but I feel like she'd be a juggler.
Is that agility? What is that? It's dexterity, right?
It's still performing.
It's performance,
Okay.
but I would say that would be a performance with dexterity.
Yeah. Which is, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, they're kind of rolling down the hill, you said?
They're moving in the right direction.
Okay. So I guess if that's okay, I might try to go for a good old-fashioned juggle routine, because she just seems like she would.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Okay.
Luya's clapping along at the table, boasting the crowd.
This is such a niche thing, but it's like Branson, Missouri. That's the vibes. So it's an 11.
Yes! Yes!
Plus-
That's where I got my honeymoon!
Plus dexterity, right, Teeth?
Yes.
So that's a 14.
They don't seem terribly moved by it, but you have some people's attention.
Okay.
You gotta busk more. You gotta.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else she could do, though. Only other thing I can think of might get us kicked out.
No! No!
Well, my idea was to summon, like, the Eldritch Cannon and do
Oh.
shit with that. But, like, I don't want to pull a weapon, because then they'll get kicked out.
Sandy thought you were gonna be going and stripping.
No! Oh my god! I didn't even go there! Oh my god!
You were talking about like winking, making people feel important. It was just like,
Well,
oh
yeah.
god. Listen, I don't know Rose's life.
Andy, here's a suggestion: drinking contest. Get the
Hey!
people focused on a contest. and
That is a
that
good
way,
idea.
Like
Now,
be
who
the
is
hype man,
responsible
get
for this
people drinking.
contest?
So, after her body performances and/or juggling routine, she would hold up one gold piece and say, "Who thinks they can outdrink me?"
This could end poorly. I'm here for it.
So
She's like 5'0", she looks young, she's got like a sweet face.
She is young.
Yeah.
So roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Thank you guys for allowing me to struggle. Allowing me the struggle time. I'm learning. Not perception, persuasion.
It'll all turn out. We believe in you.
Whoa. 7.
We rescind that belief.
No! Please! She holds up another gold piece.
A couple of heads turn toward you, but your voice doesn't carry as well as you might have hoped. So you assume not many people heard you over the bustle of a busy bar that's still in the midst of a heavy round of loud and obnoxious singing. So, yeah, a couple of people noticed.
Okay. Let me... I'm braining. It's a struggle. No one... Is it cheating for me to ask Luya if you're good at perception? Or persuasion? Goddamn.
I mean,
I am
that's
not.
metagaming, but...
Damn it. Okay. I won't do it then.
You could look at the screen and see that he has a 12 charisma. So
No, I don't want to cheat though.
So what you're supposed to ask is, so how are you at lying? Like, you have to pose it in a normal talky way, not on a scale of 1 to 99. How are you feeling right now?
Okay. I want to do this the correct way. I'm just asking where the line is so I don't cross it. Okay. So, God damn it. This is gonna sound lame. No.
what were you doing? What are you doing?
I was gonna see if she could have go up to the bartender and be like, "Hey, I'm offering these gold pieces. Can you yell it for me? Since apparently I am as quiet as a church mouse." But no, that's
You can
lame.
definitely do that if you want.
That's lame
an
as fuck
option.
though. She'd probably just kind of meander back to the table with Luya and be like, "This is a tough crowd. Can you think of any way that I could maybe draw some eyes from our friends?"
You mean maybe other than hit on them? They're a little too sober, I think, for what we're trying to get going.
Yeah.
I swear I thought you were going to say they were a little bit sober for you to start hitting on them.
And no, that'd be so rude. That's funny, but no.
I was hoping to get it to where Luya could hit more than one target, but if it's not working. So yeah, Rose would probably sigh, just be like, "God damn it," and unbutton the top 2 buttons of her shirt, and fix her boobs, and then saunter up to the drunkest looking motherfucker in the bar.
No!
That she can do.
Jeez.
What?
No.
That's what it is.
So there is, you see a tall dark-haired man with with a well-shaven beard, walking away from a slightly tipsy dwarven man, thick muscles on his broad shoulders and a chin-strap beard, sitting at a table alone, looking for all the world as though he has not one care to give.
Okay, we're gonna be strategic about this. Rose would kind of like walk past him, but accidentally bump his chair so he just spills his drink. You know how you can like bump someone really hard, like when they're going to take a sip? I feel like I'm over-explaining.
So as he pulls up his drink to take a sip, roll a deception check, but you can roll with just roll a normal deception check. You're basically trying to hide it well.
And even if she doesn't, I mean, she still bumps him, so that's a 9.
Oops.
Okay, hold on.
Dice are pissing in my open grave tonight.
Fortunately for you, he is too drunk to notice.
Fuck yes!
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Thank
He
you
rolled
for
very
the bone.
poorly. So some beer splashes on his face and tumbles down his broad chin onto his open vested shirt.
All right, I need you guys as friends to not judge me for this. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me help you with that. Can we get another drink over here?
Oh my God.
And she'd grab his napkin and kind of like pat at his chest, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Let me get you another drink.
It's quite all right, miss.
No, I insist. Oh my gosh, I'm not normally that klutzy.
Oh, never you mind that. It happens to the best of us and the worst of us, but
Is he sitting alone?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. While this is happening, I'm scooting up behind him from the other side.
Oh my God.
I so
Sucker.
had expected a help me, mister. I'm stuck.
I was drinking.
God damn it, no! Listen, she's a floozy, but she's not that floozy. So, I'm assuming when she calls for like another drink, they would bring another like whatever he was drinking out.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So she'd kind of like lean against, like put it down in front of him, kind of lean against the table, like, you know, face in her hands, kind of smiling at him, like, I am just so sorry. I can't believe I did that.
While she's talking to him, I reach for. Can I see any bag? Does he have a coin purse, something sticking out that I can?
Yeah, he has a coin purse over on his right leg,
Okay.
tied to his breeches.
Okay. I swear, Bear Dice, you better be nice to me today. You mother flippin'. Okay. I'm gonna try and snatch it, do the untie and grab slowly while she's fiddly diddling with him.
As Rose sees him going for that, she'd kind of like look over at him and like, oh my gosh, your eyes are so beautiful. And she'd like almost grab his chin and like gently pull his face so she could look at him like, oh my God. Has anyone ever told you that your eyes are beautiful? I can't stop looking at them. They're like two swamps.
Oh my God. Roll a performance check.
Okay. Listen, she may be flirting, but she's still an asshole.
Just still an asshole.
That is. Oh no, that's a fucking 8. God.
Well, I'd say that my eyes are like a swamp, but I might say they're like a puddle of mud. He says, pointing to his brown eyes. Diz, roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm proficient. Okay. Come on. That is a 19 on the die. So
Fuck.
That's so yeah. I don't think you could possibly beat whatever you rolled. So yeah, you managed to get his purse.
Whoop. Swoopy doop. Little swoopy.
So as I'm assuming Diz is starting to kind of like slowly like back up, not
I'm
suspiciously.
just gonna wink. I'm just gonna wink and walk away. Like
Rose would kind of reach out and put her hand on his like arm or like his upper arm, be like, "Oh my God, Swell, I hope you have a good night. I'm so sorry again."
Oh, twas nothing. Yes. Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Bye now. And she'd kind of like walk over to kind of go to the bar and hang out for a minute in case he's watching her, and then she'd meander back towards Luya after a few minutes.
nice. Nice. Okay.
What do we get?
That man was so nice.
Let me check.
He was nice.
Yeah. Listen, sorry, but
Generous too.
Oh my God.
ayo. Listen, I'm just glad I didn't have to start talking about how dwarves are built so stoutly and how she's heard good things.
She's heard good things. I'm dying over here. I'm dying.
I'm not above it. Neither is she.
Oh my God. Okay. So when you get back to the table, I'm gonna congratulate her. Good work. That was really smooth after the whole juggling debacle. That was really good.
We're never talking about the juggling thing again.
I'm definitely talking about the juggling debacle.
I'm going to poison you.
Look, we have to hear that sound that Colette makes when you tell her something she doesn't want to hear.
Can we just talk about old mud puddle eyes instead?
We can definitely talk about mud puddle eyes.
He was so nice. I almost feel bad, but I can be bought, and so can my feelings. So,
kid, I feel that. I really do. I can relate. You know what I can't wait for, though? I just can't wait to see Caldus's face when we tell him about today. That little disapproving look
oh yeah,
he's
the
gonna
little
get,
thing he gets in his eyebrows when he's trying to be a dad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys
he's gonna be so
yes.
upset.
Every group needs.
And this is like
little
airing towards like evil.
No.
Enjoying, and I'm pretty sure that Luya's chaotic good.
Yeah.
We're being ornery. We don't actually we're not like evil. We're just like,
For all you know, that could be his entire life
Shit.
savings.
Oh my God.
Okay, who brings it to a bar?
ow.
How much did they
Who
get?
brings their life savings to a bar? Come on.
Well, maybe not smart people. It's 14
At that
silver.
point,
14 silver. Nice. All right.
At that point,
Well-
it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm sorry I didn't roll good enough for him to have been a shitty person, but here's where we're at.
Is 14 silver his life savings? Will he be okay?
It's not his life savings, but you wouldn't know that.
Okay. No, I need to know as me, not the player.
Did we ruin an NPC's life?
Yeah.
No, probably not. But you definitely ruined his night.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so
You took
Go
that
ahead,
risk
Corey.
when you went into the bar and stole his entire purse.
yeah. Come on. He said he has it on his belt. Who doesn't
Yeah.
put their purse away, man? Come on. Just out, leaving your
Maybe
money
he
out.
doesn't have enough money to afford to like have pockets in his pants.
Oh, stop it!
Let us celebrate our victory, please. I failed to juggle in front of at least 30 people. Please let me have this. Please.
I wouldn't have given you crap about it if you weren't gloating.
So we're gonna go up to the bar. Come on, kid. We're gonna go up to the bar and get some more drinks. Let's go. So we head up to the bar, and I'm gonna pay for the next round with this guy's money. I want to make sure to grab it out of his sack, not mine.
Rose feels kind of bad. Guess. Actually, no, she's chaotic neutral.
Yeah. She wouldn't really care.
Yeah, she didn't feel that bad. Never mind.
This is gonna be fun.
So yeah, grab more drinks.
You think we can get lucky and hit a couple more before we get out of here?
I don't know. We need to let them loosen up first.
Yeah, this is really stiff in here.
That was rough. I must be rusty. Normally it's much cleaner than that.
Well, hats off to fooling the guy. Felt a little awkward though. I'm sure your mom would have been upset with me.
My mom's upset with anything fun.
Yeah, that's fair. That's like their job. isn't it?
Ugh. Don't remind me. Let me enjoy this before we have to go back. Andy the player feels a little bad, so she would use some of the money from her own pouch to send the guy another drink.
Nice. Buy him another one. I don't know.
Yeah.
That might give us away. I'd be careful.
Oh, that's true. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Ignore. You're right. You're right. When you know what?
It's perfect.
I'm getting mixed signals here.
Don't listen to Chaotic over there. I also don't want to get caught.
Andy the player is not the one in the game, and she needs to remember that. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna play a neutral, I don't know. I'm not really good at neutral.
Yeah.
I'm usually good, but like a nutball.
An ass. Yeah, that's what
An
I
ass.
like. I'm like good, but like also so fun at parties.
All right. So I guess
yeah.
we'll all just pass the time drinking and yapping.
Yeah.
I don't know what comes next.
Well,
else are we doing
it
this
depends on what you want to come next. And more or less, there's just there's chattering. You see a variety of colorful and interesting characters. A thin man at a table with a stern expression on his face burns on the back of both hands that you can see all the way from across the bar.
Did you just think Muffin Man?
Now,
The Muffin Man. Sorry.
there's a pale-skinned elven woman in the company of two men who are identical to one another. Bored expression on her face, she nurses a beer as these two well-dressed gentlemen drone on about their myriad exploits and talents. At the far end of the bar, next to the window, back to the wall, you see a gaunt woman in a tattered, filthy cloak, whose shifty eyes take note of everyone who enters, including those who fixating on those who linger for longer than others. And finally, you see a toned woman at the bar with sharp features, who swaggered in a few hours ago and orders rounds of ale for a man that she fancies.
We got a fancier. We got a starer. We got a cultist of some kind at a table. And you got two women bored shitless from two dudes. Gotcha.
No, it's just one woman and two dudes, and I
is
feel
it one
bad
woman
for
and
her.
two dudes?
Yeah.
Oh,
One
yeah,
woman and
then
two
they're-
dudes.
Then they're trying to be impressive. Oh God, even worse.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Part of me wants to go help her. Check in with her. Like, hey, are you good?
If you want to, go ahead.
All right. She'd probably walk up, kind of, meander over there and, sidle up to the woman and be like, "Oh, you! How are you doing? You remember me from?" Kind of give her that, like, there's a look that women give each other that's like, "Hey, are you good?"
Oh yeah.
Look.
Yep.
It's a real thing.
Yep.
She looks up at you and she says, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she just kind of rolls her eyes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. She's used to it. Whatever this is.
Well, something to that effect.
Gross.
Kind of Rose would kind of glance at the two guys, size them up, and I do appreciate the comparison of the Winklevoss twins in chat. She kind of sized them up like, oh, these two shitheads, and she'd kind of look at the girl like hey, if you need me, I'll kind of like nods her head back towards Luya. I know it seems like it's ridiculous, but legitimately you can have these conversations in bars. This is a thing. And then she'd stumble back to Luya, but stopping at the bar to get another drink on his tab.
Nice.
She
One for
says
him,
she
too.
gives an appreciative smile, but it would seem that whatever is going on here is obnoxious but innocent enough.
Okay, good. Just anytime you see that kind of shit, you gotta check in.
Get out of there.
That's just girl code.
Hearing Pixie go, get out of there.
Lola's being a little bitch. She's been doing it like this every night for the past week or so.
Aww.
So, I'm curious about the one who's staring at everybody. I don't know. Like, we are still on a mission, so I'm kind of like looking around and eyeballing the weirdo with the hands and the staring lady.
Okay.
Trying to see. Sorry, good.
Do you do anything, or do you just kind of look at her? What are you doing?
I'm just noting behavior. Is there anything I'm seeing about him? Anything in particular? Anything weird?
She is sitting there. She's looked around at the bar. Stern expression on her sunken features, but she is intent. Once or twice she has glanced past you, or glanced at you and your table, taking note of you as you have been here for at least as long as she has, perhaps longer.
Sounds like a cop.
I mean, maybe, but
Fantasy
I mean, I don't know that.
Hey, Gab, am I right? All guards are bastards.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, that seems copish to me. Like, oh, I'm really curious about the other guy. Does anything on the other guy?
I mean, there's trying to think. You mean the guy with the burns?
Yeah.
He's just sitting at the table, slowly but surely sipping a beer as he stares off into roll a perception check.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Come on, beer dice. 11.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Stares into nothing.
Stares into nothing. Okay. I am shitty with perception. Not perceptive at all. Great.
Well, I mean, you would be able to, regardless of how well you rolled, it would be apparent, unless you rolled really, really badly. Yeah, it seems as though he's focused on something, on a point and there's nothing that his eyes seem to be looking at.
Oh, that lost focus in space look where he's just kind of staring at something between him and something else, just kind of lost in thought.
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder what that guy is up to. Hey, look at him. Look at that guy over there.
Yeah.
He isn't even here, man. That guy's not even here. Look at his face.
I mean, yeah, you see some of those around here. It's kind of the old military look, you know.
Oh, I wonder. Interesting. Well, we probably shouldn't mess with him or that lady, Captain Starry Pants over there. She looks like she patrols the place.
You are horrible at naming people. I'm worried for your kid.
It's a talent. I call him like I see him.
Captain Starry Pants.
Look at her. She's looking at everybody in here like she's watching the place, waiting for baddies to come in, you know?
She's probably going to start handing out pamphlets like Colette.
Please, no pamphlets.
I'm so tired of pamphlets. God, we're gonna get kicked off of the stream, Diz. We're gonna get banned, dude.
I'm just picturing Colette like in like hair rollers with a rolling pin when you get back. Just like, I don't know why, but I have the urge to beat both of you.
I'm so fucking mad, and I don't know why.
No, she's crying and she doesn't know why. You're horrid. You are the worst to her. Or Colette.
You know, I know we pick on them, you know, I guess it's kind of part of, I think, how we are. But like, you know, they're good people, strong friends. I mean, easy to razz, you know.
Legitimately, I don't think there's anything I wouldn't do for the group of you. But I will deny it if you tell anyone.
I'm telling them. I'm totally telling them.
I'm denying it. Remember that poison? Still got it. It's getting closer. The pillow gets closer to your face every night, old man.
Louis is laughing, full on laughing. Cheers to not dying by a pillow.
I don't know. Apparently, according to Greedy, I snore, so that may not be in the cards for me. But
How is that going? How's that going?
Man, I don't even have words. She's incredible, and God, I'm so glad she's safe. I'm glad she's
Get on well,
home.
then? Yeah.
Yeah. She makes me happy, man. You know?
Yeah, it's good to have someone. Kind of forgotten what that's like.
You didn't leave anyone behind? Senior cesspool hands?
Well played. You little shit. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, probably. I don't really know. My home isn't there anymore. It's ruins now.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know, it happens, you know. This Mark pushing us around. I'm not sure what to do about it, but it sure has taken a lot of things from me.
Seems to me like kind of want to just tell the gods to shove it. They can do their own dirty work.
I've tried. They don't really listen. Their followers don't either. What? It's really kind of annoying.
No, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice to our friends. As much as we
Wish I knew.
can be.
Yeah, you know. I just wish I knew what we were doing. Like, why are we doing all of this? You know, why are people so worried about these things? You know, you show these marks to the wrong people and it's like, it's never ending. It's constant questioning. You know, some of us lose our homes over it.
I guess people only expect the gods when there's something bad happening. You know?
Yeah. It's the
It's
only
bad
time.
enough.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
No, you.
That's the only time they seem to search them out. Unless
Yeah.
they're nuttos or something. I don't know if you've looked at the world.
It's, you know, as much as I can from my city. I've seen the effects that this world has on people, and I can't imagine what you guys have been through, and yeah, it's just awful.
Well, you know, I used to be a lot more devout. But events, you know, and this mark, it doesn't seem to bring any good. I don't know anything. What are we supposed to do with this, you know?
I mean, maybe it's like destiny, you know? They say you gotta make your own. Maybe instead of waiting around for someone to tell you what you're supposed to do, you just go out and do something, and it turns out you were right all along.
Like, so Louis gets a little angry, but not at Rose, but just like, you know, like frustrated. He's like, but I've been doing that for like 20 years. You know, I've been looking, asking questions. I've been hunting and following clues, trying to find my kid and trying to figure out what the hell this thing is, you know? What do we do? Where are we going? Does anyone else have these? I mean, apparently there are more, but I don't know them except for these crazies that we hang out with every day.
I mean,
And
I don't know anything. I'm young and frankly a little stupid. But
wait, what's your
just-
intelligence?
it's actually not bad. It's 17.
Yeah.
But smart, you know, smart people tend to know when they're not smart about something.
Oh, you know, that's fair. Okay, good call.
But I think life is something that you have to make meaning for yourself. You know, I hate that it's jerked you around and you've lost so much, but I mean, even without the mark, don't you think there was a chance you would have lost this stuff anyway?
I mean, it's possible.
Because life is shitty everywhere, you know?
Who knows? I think it's just too much greed. We'll get over it, even though we just robbed people.
We didn't rob. We took control of their assets without their consent.
Yeah, see, that's not a dumb thing to say, kid. I think you're pretty smart.
Well, if I was... Look, you've been around, right? I've been trying to figure out what this is. You keep talking about your mark. I don't think I have a mark, but I have this thing. And she reaches into her shirt that she's now rebuttoned, by the way, because she's not just sitting talking to Luya with her tits out.
Thank God.
And pulls out kind of like a necklace with like a charm on the end of it. Like, Mom said that I came with this. When you asked me earlier if I've always been in the city, no, but I've been here for as long as I can remember. And this is the only thing I have.
What is?
And
Let me see that. Can I see that?
She kind of leans forward and like lets him look at it.
So it's the contents. The chain that it has is attached to this thing do not match the thing itself. It's a locket with a faded picture of a woman inside. You only can guess it's a woman based on the general shape, so you're not even certain of that. But, well, Rose might know that.
Yeah, she'd probably like once you give it back, she'd like kind of touch it and be like, "It's old now, but there used to be just the most beautiful woman in this, and I have to think that she meant something to me, but how was I supposed to know? And I've looked and I've researched and I've dug and I've done everything, and someone smart would have found something by now. I'm 20 years old and I have no idea who or what I am besides the daughter of a tavern owner."
Leah looking intently at the locket in her hand, just blankly staring at it. Many families have something that they carry that, best way to put it, keeps them all together, recognizes them to each other, like a seal for a duke, but like a family item, trinket, a thing that they all know, something we keep for each other. And that looks very, very familiar. Like something I hadn't seen in years. I don't remember it as a necklace, but I don't know if it's, maybe I've just been looking too long,
Roll trying to think what kind of check. Roll an investigation check.
Okay, I'm proficient. There we go. Come on. 15. Plus proficiency, all that. I'm actually stressed right now. I don't know if you noticed that. Okay.
Did you tell me what you rolled? I didn't hear you.
15.
Well, 15.
15 plus whatever proficiency is. So 3 and 6, right?
Okay, so yeah, that would be an 18. Do you have what's it called? That I always forget what this thing is called. Like when you get extra proficiency in something because you're really good at it.
Yeah, investigation. So, yeah.
Are you thinking expertise?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Where's that? How do you denote that? What is that on the sheet?
So basically, that's just like you double your proficiency for certain skill checks. I wasn't sure if investigation was listed as that one for you.
So you talk about the list right before, the one below strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, all that. The one below it with acrobatics, animal handling, or kind of all that stuff.
Yeah. Are you proficient? Yeah. Are you proficient in investigation?
Yes.
So that's 15 plus your intelligence, which is plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Oh, it's 4 plus 4.
Okay, so 15 plus 4 is 19 plus 3 is 22. So you rolled pretty well, actually.
Okay.
You are almost certain that this is a locket that you entrusted to your daughter before you before you left home to find
How
out.
many daughters does this guy get? Wasn't Night Owl his daughter?
No.
So I'm certain, like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I know that's hers.
Yes, the picture inside is faded, but the locket is definitely something that belonged to you. It has a faded family crest on the backside of it. Actually, it's faded, so it's hard to notice, but it's there.
Okay, I don't want to freak Rose out, so I'm trying not to, like I'm trying to appear calm.
Especially
'Cause
since you just taught her to pickpocket.
Yeah.
That's perfect bonding experience. Now he gets to be all like, I think I'm your dad.
Oh my god.
The weight of the situation crashes down around Luya. Just like, oh god, I'm a dad. Wait, I knew that. I'm her dad, huh?
Come on, Dad. I might be your father.
I'm your dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
Luya, do you recognize this?
And quiet for a second. Yes. I recognize that.
You've seen it before.
Honestly,
You know what it is? Sorry.
Yes. I know exactly what that is. And
Don't interrupt me, young lady.
How long have you had that?
Forever. My mom said she found me with it. I've had this forever.
We need to go speak to your mother.
Oh, you're not gonna tell her about this, right? You promised you were gonna be cool about this.
I don't even care about this. But I think we need to figure some things out. And I think we need to do that like right now.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
But before we go, that locket, would you flip it over?
Sure. And she would flip it.
That is almost certainly my family crest.
We're related? Are we like cousins or something? You know where I'm from?
We like cousins.
I'm like cousins.
Listen.
Oh, have your character moment.
I stand by it. That was funny.
I think we need to go speak to your mother.
Okay, let me go settle up and we'll go find Mom.
I'll get the bill. I'll meet you outside. And I jump up and go pay the bill with the silver from the other guy's bag.
I'll pay
Rose,
the bill.
Because I'm still Luya, okay?
so Rose is just like standing outside like, okay, this got weird.
It's okay, champ.
It's okay, champ.
You got this, Scout.
All right, so we head back home to go talk to her mom. Cora, right? Is that her name?
Yep.
I always forget her.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Why are we screaming? Sorry. Okay. I'm ready. We head home.
By the time you leave the bar, the night has begun to creep across the sky, and the darkness has begun to flood the streets of Risha. Small groups of soldiers can be seen gathering in groups, receiving orders from various different commanding officers, or just sergeants giving orders to their troops. It would seem that the town is preparing, however haphazardly, for a prolonged siege.
So I'm hurrying through town. Hopefully keeping Rose in pace with me. Sorry.
Rose
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
trying to run and keep up.
And you make it home in time.
Hey, Mom.
Oh,
Your mom is just sitting in the den reading a book. Yes, what is it?
Leah needs to talk to you, I guess.
All right. Does he need to talk to me alone, or does he? Or and she looks over to you, Luya.
no, I don't think she's a kid anymore. I think we can have this out right here. I've just got a question or two for you.
You've had your share of questions already today, but okay.
I have. And I look at Rose. Can I see that again, please?
Yeah, and she just takes it off this time and hands it to him.
So you found Rose with this?
Yes, I did. It was on the only thing of value that was on her, except for some chain that broke off at some point a few years ago.
I see. Look, I'm not trying to investigate you, or I'm not trying to be rude in any way, and I apologize if I'm coming off brash. But I recognize this item. And it comes most certainly from my house.
Well, that's... she looks a little bit perturbed by that. That's quite the revelation.
It is.
What do you think this means something, or is it just strange happenstance?
How did you come across Rose? What really happened?
Well, I gave you the basic gist of it. But, yeah, roll a persuasion check.
Man, this is terrible for me. Come on, dice, be nice, be nice. Nope, I got a 6. be your dice. I got a 6. And I'm not.
She's holding something back because, roll an insight check.
I was gonna say, would Rose notice that she's holding something?
Both of you roll an insight check.
Okay.
Holding something
Okay.
back, like she doesn't physically.
What's behind your back, Mom?
I want you to go back there. Is it right hand, left hand? I got a 13.
Okay.
Got a 3.
Oh wow.
She's holding something back, but it's hard to say exactly what or why.
Cora, are you protecting someone? You can tell me. I just need to know. Because I'm being earnest. I'm not lying or deceiving her.
Hold on. She gives you a long, measured look as she tries to figure out something about you.
So he stands up suddenly, like, because he was leaning in intently. Just stands up kind of awkwardly.
She says, all right, I believe you. I won't deny that looking at the two of you, there's something odd about the two of you. something that unsettled me in much the same way I've been unsettled just now. But I thought that was mere coincidence until what you just said. Let me pull something up.
I'm just over here like, gee whiz, mom, something unsettling about me, thanks.
Listen, she's thinking it. She's just not saying it because she's reading the room, and now is not the time.
Rose, it's like your face is unsettling. Oh, sorry.
I like to picture this important scene is happening, and Corvin's just sitting at the kitchen table with a full fruit that they're eating, just like, oh, dinner and a show, neat.
Neat.
God, please, can that be canon? Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I can't control what Corvin does with their
Corvin, what you
own
eating?
body.
I'm eating carrot. All of
But
it.
you, I'm eating a whole jackfruit, rind and all.
No!
So, what I'm about to tell you is a lengthy story, but I think that it's time that you probably understood a little bit more about you, she says to Rose. Do you mind if I get some tea or something to drink?
Please.
Thank you. And she goes into the kitchen, and fortunately, a pot had already been steeping an evening tea to help calm her nerves before she balances her checkbook, or the universe equivalent of that. And
What's up, the abacus?
yeah, and she steeps it for a few minutes. Finally, she comes back in and produces 2 cups in relatively fine china, much finer than anything you'd seen before, Rose.
She kind of
And-
look at her mom like, what the fuck?
And she goes and fetches herself a cup, relatively plain mug. And she sits down on her relatively plush armchair. You notice, Rose, after examining the china, that it's a bit more fine than you perhaps had originally noticed. It just seemed like a regular old armchair, but that, coupled with the fine china and the relative ease with which you've lived, in spite of the fact that your bed and breakfast gets almost no customers, has started to raise a few suspicions about various things. Rose, or I should say, Cora begins her tale. Years ago, I, along with a few different folk in a group of mine, were adventurers. Basically mercenaries, but we only took jobs that didn't just suit us, but jobs that we felt would better the world. Fortunately, that also led to some fairly decent pay, and a comfortable life was promised to us once we had retired. But that all changed when we stumbled across a group of people in the woods one day on a forest road, unmarked. We, being skilled fighters, did not fear these men until they showed their teeth. They fought like demons and put us all to shame in terms of their skill. They killed us down to the last 2 of us, and thanks to a few lucky shots on the part of the one other survivor, we managed to get away with our lives. And one of those strangers did manage to get away. So it was at that moment that me and my companion agreed to separate after we reached a safe house, a place we agreed upon in just such a case as this. What we'd found was something unusual. These odd cloaked figures were carrying in on their persons a baby, a half-elfin baby with a locket on her. A locket with a young, beautiful half-elven woman. So we agreed that we would never seek out each other. I would keep the child, the other would disappear, and we would not attempt to contact each other for fear that if something were to happen to one of us, that the other would not have any idea where they had gone. So I didn't think anything of it until eventually I caught wind of something that had happened. A mutual friend of mine told me that my venturing partner, the last remaining survivor, had died in unusual circumstances, and I could only assume the worst. So I withdrew all the funds that I had and settled down with my with an old flame of mine, my Yosua, here in the city in which I grew up. And we agreed to raise the child as though she were our own. And that's why we are here. And that child was, as I'm assuming you're guessing by now, Rose, you.
So you're saying you just found me in the wood? What? I was... What?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
These men you fought. Just too skilled to be rabble-rousers.
Far, far too skilled. Some of them were mages.
Okay.
They stole her. They stole her.
That's the only thing I could assume, but I had nothing else to go off of. And I figured that returning her and trying to find out where she came from would endanger her far more than merely taking her into my house.
And you hid here for all these years.
Yes.
That means you have a mark, most likely.
No, I don't.
Not you. No, I meant I was looking at Rose. I apologize. No, I would. Why would I have that? Weirdo. So he looks at Rose. He's like, "Yeah, if you're related, if you're kin, you would have a mark, most likely."
Okay, just hold on a second. So you're telling me that I was stolen as a baby, I was found by my mother, who...
You were
apparently
saved by your mother.
She was an adventurer, and she saved me from these people, and then just... I need a minute. And Rose would just stand up and start, like, pacing.
I look at Cora. Does Rose have a mark on her? Like this? And I show her my mark.
Yes, I believe she does.
Sorry.
Rose will just kind of stop and pause and stare at her mother for a second, and just kind of like you can see her almost mentally like adding that to the list of what the fuck moms, and then she would start pacing again.
Nice way to put it.
It's between her shoulder blades.
Oh my god.
And it looks like this, or similar to this.
Identical.
Thank you for what you did.
I hope you don't mind that I just chose where the mark was, but I figured that since you
No.
didn't know, you would have to be somewhere where you wouldn't see it.
I
Yeah,
think we're
that's-
assuming that it was on her back or something, right?
Yeah, I made the joke like, what poor dumbass would get a mark on their back and never know they
Yeah.
had it. So you're fine. I set you up for that. You're good.
Better than the taint, you know.
It's listen,
Yeah.
everything's
I
better than
would
the tank.
not put it there.
That's a callback.
That's Cave was like, oh Mark, quick, check the taint. And I had to mute. I was laughing.
God damn it.
I get up. Look, kid, it's okay. It's fine. This isn't a bad thing.
You
might
just spent the
spend your-
last 2 hours telling me how this ruined your life. What do you mean this isn't a bad thing?
Well, at least you know. We know. Well, maybe you're not awful wrong, but it hasn't been death for me yet. You've managed this long.
Yeah, because
To be honest, I think it's not that bad. It can't be that bad.
I mean, it explains my ears, I guess.
Yeah.
I
And the sass.
And your eyes and your hair.
It's not like their
Thanks.
characters look very similar.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, well, that explains literally everything, Ma.
Thanks, Mom.
God.
What was
That
my
was
mom like?
that was fun. That was a good reveal. I like that. That was really
Right?
fun.
Oh
That was
my
fun to do.
god.
Right?
You still got half an hour, dog.
Yeah, I
I got
know.
an
Yeah,
hour.
we still got half an hour.
Who's
So, go ahead. You.
Louis? Who's my was? Okay. So you're my father. That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay. So you're my father. Who's my mother? Is she still?
I don't know. I
You
don't think
don't-
so. I don't think she's alive. No.
You know she's not alive.
Yeah, I'm not telling her that.
God,
I'm trying to be nice about it because it's gonna be rough.
happy I'm a Father's
this
Day.
point.
Your mom is dead.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I'm
it's
not
a
gonna lie to
Disney
you.
movie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not only are you adopted, but you're also half an orphan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or a horphan, as they call them.
No.
No.
Listen, she's a floozy, not a whore. Teeth weeping over this.
Oh, half an
my
orphan.
God.
Yeah, she's half orphan on her mother's side.
Fuck off.
Oh, you're
Going back to the feel
there.
good roleplay. We're not here.
Oh.
Look, we have tons of time to talk about your mom, but you need to know something before we move any further.
Oh God, is this where you tell me that we have some horrible disease? I'm gonna lose all my hair by the time I'm 40.
No, you don't have any itches, do you? Because I don't itch anymore. I think I got rid of that.
What? That better be a joke. It's not funny.
Yeah, well, I'm joking. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
What
Look.
do I need to know?
We weren't all together at one point in life. I told you that this mark ruined my life. We had a house. You're born noble. We were ransacked while I was away searching for answers about this mark. Apparently you were taken. And when I returned home to our ruin, your mom didn't make it out. No, she's not alive.
Why were we attacked? What?
In the months previous to the attack, our family had kept our mark secret for years. My father's being secretive had a lot to do with this mark. Nobody saw me in public unless I was fully dressed. I didn't have people who waited on me. It was a very different life than your average noble. We didn't have servants like that. No one bathed us.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you know, rich people are rich people. What can I say?
Might explain the itches.
That's fair. Look, all I can say is I was gone, looking for answers for this. The house was ransacked, and our home is in ruins, burnt to the ground, with all the bodies and staff. I've not seen anyone, even people I know, in over 20 years. I really doubted anyone made it out alive, but I kept looking anyways because I had heard wind through people, through random notes actually, here and there. Like maybe someone was feeding me information that you were still alive somewhere. That's all I had. So I looked, and I've spent my life looking. And until I met these people, I had lost clues. Trail had gone dead. There was no more answers. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. And to see you grown up, such a beautiful woman, is a bit too much for me at the moment.
Much for you. Are the people that did that, are they still out there? I mean,
to be honest with you, I think their handiwork was taken care of by Cora here. I think your mother saved your life and ours.
To be honest with you, I don't know if they're still out there. I would have to assume that whoever pulled the strings, we probably were dealing with some sort of larger cabal, if I had to guess.
Well, there were people nearby, other towns, equal in size to ours. Neuropolis wasn't the only town in the area, and I had a lot of people bugging us constantly once they found out about the mark. Once word leaked that we had these marks from a god of some kind, it never stopped. It was night and day. Never ended until it was over.
Well, from what you're telling me, and admittedly, it's only a small piece of a greater puzzle, of a larger story. I would have to assume that you were not an immensely influential or wealthy house.
Hey, we did all right.
Well,
Point.
I should say they probably weren't trying to get your money, and if they were, they likely wouldn't try to destroy your entire household.
No, they were definitely looking for answers.
They also certainly weren't trying to take any hostages, because if they were, I would think that your wife would be worth a lot more in terms of getting information than an infant child.
Well, here's a couple things you didn't know. We were all pretty stout. I mean, I didn't end up like this. I was born like this. She was a strong woman, and she probably fought back. Any raiders, she was probably in command.
My point is that I don't think that if they were trying to get information, this would not be my way of doing it. Based on what you told me, the household was in ruins.
Why would they take her then?
Well, you said you were away, right?
You think they took her to get to me?
I think they took her because of what you and her share. Just a hunch.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Louis is pacing, frustrated, back to his normal self. I think we need to get out of here, kid. I think we need to win this thing. Figure out what the heck is with these marks, otherwise we'll never be safe.
What is it I said earlier? I'd rather die young doing something than sit here and wait for death on my doorstep. Didn't think it would. I didn't think my mind would be changed so fast.
You just want to hang out here now?
No.
You know, you wouldn't get to hear Colette. You wouldn't get to see her face when you tell her you snuck in and read her books.
I want to go. I need to go. I
think you need to talk to your mom for a bit before we do leave. I look at Cora. She did a lot for you that you didn't even realize happened. I think you need to clear up some things.
Maybe, but I think that now is probably not the best time to be discussing this sort of stuff. We're
That's fair.
about to be at war, but I promise that we can discuss it.
The war. What is even going on anymore? Does anybody even know where Caldus is right now?
I thought he was working. He's been living in his tower.
I guess we should probably be helping.
I just need a minute, okay?
Yeah. Sorry, kid. Cora, I think I'm gonna take a walk. I don't know how to thank you for what you did for my family.
Well, as much as I've come to appreciate you For your continued patronage, she says, using her best innkeeper smile. I couldn't have done it for you. I didn't even know who you were. But I did it for her. And she smiles at Rose, giving a more familial turn to the expression on her face.
Well, I'm grateful anyway. I know you would have done it for her. You're a good person, Cora. A lot better than me. And I can appreciate that. Thank you. And Luya turns and heads out the door to go walk it off.
Rose takes a deep breath and kind of looks at her mom. And then in the next minute, she's just giving her mom the biggest hug.
And she returns your gesture.
I love you, Mom.
With tears in her eyes, you can feel the warmth of them against your midsection as she slowly, quietly sobs. I know. I love you too.
You okay there, Psyche?
Oh!
All right.
So I think that's the end of that section.
Oh my
Yep.
god!
I just wiped my tears away. I got into that one.
Who's next?
Oh god.
It's really appropriate to now go and spend 18 minutes on a throwaway thing.
Yeah, I feel like
Yes.
we should end here. I feel like
Yeah, I think this is a good
yeah,
spot.
We can end here and we can pick up some, and we can
Yeah.
have the last wrap up stuff and maybe some other stuff next week.
Oh, thank you all so much for being a part of this campaign. Oh my god. I appreciate all of you so much. Take care, you absolute gremlins. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh my god. Well, folks, there you have it. Oh my goodness. What a reveal. What a freaking just. Oh. All right, folks, remember, tune in next week to see just what's gonna happen to the party now. Luya's Rose is dead. Oh my god. Take care, folks. Remember, tomorrow we are raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation. We will be doing that at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. And we will be playing Sons of the Forest with It's Me, Diz, Manic Pixie Girl, and Autumn's Last Leaves. For the kids! Take care, folks. And as always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell.